The easiest way to move the saw is on the rail. This will require 2 people. Notice the quick disconnect is watertight. It inserts and then rotates to lock. The lifting lowering mechanism is very straightforward and easy to use. Just crank the knob. There's a locking knob on the side to keep it at the proper height. The water is very simple to use. It's a quick disconnect, similar to an air fitting. When using the saw, make sure you turn the water on before you turn the saw on. This is a water-cooled motor. Watch the speed on the video. That material is 3 cm, and that's actual cutting speed. This saw needs to cut very quickly. If you don't, because it spins so fast, it will glaze your diamond blades. So the speed you see in this video is the speed you want to cut. Plunge cutting is straightforward and simple. Wheel the saw where you need to, turn it on, and dial it down through the stone. Notice you can cut to the right or to the left, forward or backward, if you will, with this saw. It doesn't matter. One direction is much easier to cut. It's called climb cutting versus conventional cut. You'll have to push harder. Climb cutting, though, has its disadvantages that if you go too fast, the saw will want to lift on the rail. So you'll need to gauge your speed. There's a hole that is a vent hole for grease. As you begin to use a saw, you will notice it will expel some grease. That's from expansion and heat. That's normal. You can just wipe off the excess coming out. Do not grease the front lifting lowering mechanism. If you need to lubricate it, use dry lubricant, graphite or Teflon spray, something of that nature. The grease attracts dust and becomes a lapping slurry, and then it wears out old parts. Keeping the saw clean is quite simple if you do it every time you use it. The granite dust turns into concrete, so if you hose it off after each use, it will last much longer and it'll be easier to use.
Ay, ay, ay. Se aprieto solito. It tightens by itself.
There's a spindle lock on the back of the saw that is used to lock the spindle in place to remove the blade. Use the supplied wrench, turn counterclockwise to remove.